Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Pleasanton, California. This is the 2023 U.S. Junior National Championships. My name is Tim Baghurst, joined by Carrie Reitmeyer.
Hey.
I got it right this time,
You
Carrie.
did. We had so much fun at the last match. We're going to do this again.
Yeah, we've got New York versus Oregon. Tucker Elkins, very good win yesterday against Cody Elkins, no relation. And Josh Shea, the 1 seed, will be looking to make a statement here and try to move into the semifinals, where he'll play DJ Mendoza, who played very, very well. Best I've ever seen him play, if I'm honest, as he dismantled Ben Horner, 15-8, 15-0.
I saw part of that. Ben, is our neighbor, so I tried to sneak in and watch that. He played very well. I would agree.
So Shea is in the back in the orange. Hard to miss him.
Yeah, I expect this to be a good game, too.
Yeah, but what we will see, I suspect, is, and you just saw it there, the unforced errors from Elkins, maybe trying to force things playing the 1 seed.
Take a few minutes to settle in and, kind of get your feet underneath you.
And you can see the power that Josh Shea puts on the ball. He can step into it, and he'll be a lot more confident and relaxed in this event as a 1 seed, having won his division last year.
Those were the 2 words I was just going to say, confident and relaxed, and it's showing already in just the first couple rallies. He won this division last year, you said?
It was either this division or the 18s.
Sure.
I'm not sure which one. I do know he did win, qualified for the Junior World Championships, but elected not to go, which is, as a head coach, like, no,
yeah.
I need you.
Right.
So whoever wins this division, or all the divisions, I will be very much encouraging them to go to Bolivia
and
in the fall.
I know you dropped it in there, but maybe not everybody knows that you are the USA junior coach. And, there'll be, what did you tell me, 28 kids will qualify? Or?
Well, we had 28 go last year.
Okay.
I suspect we're going to actually have more than that this year.
And just because it's new information that I solidified, the first and second place in all the singles are your qualifiers. Mm-hmm. And in the doubles, it is only the winning team that goes. Yeah,
that's right.
There was a little, we missed a little close activity there that we needed to.
Penalty hinder.
Yep. And that must be the same in mixed as well, just the top team in mixed. Yeah.
Yes.
That's great.
Makes it really important who your partner is.
It's close.
Yeah, we will have some divisions this year that we didn't have last year. The question is, will they go? For example, last year we had no girls 10s. We had no girl 10 doubles. We had no mixed 10 doubles.
And you're saying that's just because they chose not the one?
There were no entries in junior nationals.
Oh.
Whereas this year, I know we also didn't have boys 10 doubles. There was no team last year, where there is one this year.
And they're playing in with the 12s. I saw that's in.
So we will have more potential athletes available to go.
With that being said, this, again, also, if you happen to just be joining us, this is not a single elimination tournament, however. So it's called the Olympic format. There's several drop-down brackets. They use the colors of gold,
blue, red, and white.
Yep. So lots of play for these kids that decide to come out and make new friends and get some racquetball in, maybe a little vacation. It's not just one and done.
Nice shot. And I really like the Olympic bracket because it allows players who maybe aren't going to be in the chase for a title to find their level at some point in the tournament and have a great match.
Yeah, it would be really hard to, seed these perfectly with different kids at different times from different states, and you're not really sure where they all fit in. So yeah, like you said, it kind of filters down and they find where they're supposed to be. But this is tight. This is, again, 1-8. It's he's just side out after side out, and
well, this is what we want, right? We want close matches. That means that the level is competitive.
Mm-hmm. And just because I happened to look at it and watched one of the players, one of them, I think from what I've seen, one of the most competitive is, we were just talking about it, is it the 18 and under boys doubles? I was watching our Iowa boy, Ben Horner, and boy, they just had a knockdown drag out. And I looked at the rest of the teams and went, holy cow, this is going to be a great bracket to watch.
We're definitely seeing, even we saw it in Guatemala last year at the Junior Worlds, the future is really bright with the younger kids here. There's a large contingent. Look at the entries of how many entries are in 12s and 14s in particular, and you go, okay, there's a lot of kids out there playing who want to compete. And hopefully that transitions into 3, 4, 5, and then 10 years down the road where they're representing the adult team.
Right. Of course, Bobby and Adam have restarted a program here, and I just talking to Bobby not too long ago, he said, they have 20 kids. Some of I think he said Tuesdays and Thursdays were their practice days. And there's several of those kids playing that literally just started months ago.
Yeah, it's great to see.
Yeah, very.
We're still going back and forth in game one. It's 3 serving 3.
Oh.
Yeah, so far Josh Shea isn't playing the level he should be, but you have to give credit to Tucker Elkins, who's working hard, making few unforced errors, and really making the 1 seed work for it. 3 serving 3. That looks short.
Yeah, it did. I watched it on the screen. It looked short. I wasn't looking at the court to see. Oh, that was a good pickup too, because that almost cracked out there. Yeah, didn't work. A little defensive shot too. I probably would have wished to see him do a little better at following through instead of just trying to throw it back up to the front wall. The angle on that serve is nice.
Looks like
yeah.
we've got a timeout on the court. Just JTRB, of course, is always available with the information. Says that Tucker Elkins won the #2 gold division at Collegiate Nationals this spring. So that's commendable. All right, timeout on the court. We're going to take a timeout ourselves. We'll be back in just a minute. Was it?
Paula and Rocky, gonna have to, I'm feeling.
Well, the timeout didn't work in favor of Elkins. He puts one into the floor, and Shea's starting to creep away. And then the unforced error.
Unforced error, yep.
I think, no disrespect to each player, it's a bit sloppy right now. Not hitting lines, not controlling the ball, really just going for ripping winners and either hitting one or missing one.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it's because they're tired, So did they not, get loosened up or warmed up well enough, or? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. And I always say if you don't put it away, they're gonna, and that's exactly what should have happened there. He should have put it away instead of just pushing it back to the front wall, and Elkins took the opportunity to put it away. The place is a buzzing though, boy. The stands down below watching the 2 show courts are full of people.
It's a great cross-court pass.
Really nice. See it again.
And just what you talked about, taking an aggressive shot rather than pushing that ball to the ceiling.
There's times for that, but in too many cases I see that isn't necessary, and that wasn't the smartest shot. You were there, you were in position, your guy was behind you, shoot the ball. Oh, what's our...
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh. Is he trying to maybe get the...
Yeah, the ref has disappeared.
Yeah.
With the scorecard. Maybe it stopped working. Who knows?
Gives the guys a few minutes to think about things or to take a little break.
Just want to say a big thank you to the sponsors who helped make this event possible. Title sponsor is Team Dovetail. Great to see Mike Kinkin here in his very vibrant orange sweatshirt. Hard to miss.
Expect nothing less.
A big thank you to him and Team Dovetail for supporting this event. And, of course, Gearbox Racquetball, Penn, and WIS Inventory Solutions. It really takes a village to make these things possible. Money, but also personnel carry. You were on the junior team committee. These things don't just happen overnight.
Yeah, we've spent a lot of time, and I hope people realize that we're all here just to try and do the best we can for the players, for the spectators, and it takes a village, and the committee was people from all over. Clearly, I'm from Nebraska, and we had Texas, and we had Colorado, and we had Florida, and so yeah, it's fun though.
I'm still trying to calculate, how do I know you're clearly from Nebraska?
Why? I don't have an accent.
Exactly.
Oh,
so
good.
You could be from anywhere.
Well, I actually grew up in South Dakota.
You just said it, Dakota.
I did not. I just said Dakota. I didn't say Dakota.
I heard it. A nice cross court from Tucker Elkins. He's certainly in this first game. He's really giving Josh Shea a run for his money. 5 serving 6.
Well, in this position, Tucker probably doesn't need to change much. What do you feel like Josh needs to? Well, that works.
Yeah.
He could do that.
He could, but he's playing a risky game going that low.
For sure.
He doesn't need to. Yeah, if he makes it, it's a great shot. But he's also hit a lot of unforced errors. For me, I just like to see him hit down the lines. A great return, though, from Elkins. The lines will set up the pinches. You don't have to just thrash at the ball as hard as you can, and that's what I feel like Shea is doing, just really going for broke rather than hitting a smart shot.
Right there he did, too, and just almost took himself out. He swung so hard that not there. That was much better control. Kept himself in a good court position, but sometimes you swing so hard, you swing out of your, take yourself out of the shot.
Well, sometimes it's the environment, too, that makes you do that. A serve. Watch how this ball kicks out. Hits in the corner perfectly, and then squirts forward, catching Elkins unprepared.
He's going to try it again. Oh, but not the same result.
Yeah, really nice. Elkins, the last couple Z serves outside of that ace, Elkins has really handled well.
It's a great backhand. Yeah, this is fun. Nice close game.
Ooh, ace serve from Elkins himself.
Gave him a Z right back.
Six serving 7. Seven serving 7.
Came back with that.
I really like this short Z.
I just was going to point that out. Describe that, because that is very different from the Zs that Josh was hitting. So, yeah.
Right, so we'll finish this point.
Yes.
With another ace, 3 in a row from Elkins. So you're standing in the service box where it looks like you're going to serve cross court behind your body, but instead you hit lower to the left side, and then that ball squirts over, just crossing the short serve line. If you get it right, that ball just dies in the back right corner, but you've got your opponent moving left.
Yep. And it is different. That's just a distinction there.
Well done, Shea.
Yes. Yep.
Take another look, everybody. Look at how low he gets to get this ball back. On his knees, willing to get down low to keep the ball low.
Maybe just a tad bit of hesitation by Elkins, thinking maybe he wasn't going to get it, but
All of a sudden, this has become a game of serving. Another unreturned shot by Elkins.
And
Shea takes the lead.
Sorry, I like that they are mixing it up too. We're seeing, the backhands, the forehands, so the short Zs like you brought up, the wide Zs there. It just is a good mix as well. Haven't seen many lobs though, no?
No. If it's a second serve like this, it's a Z.
Yeah,
It's a good one this time. Looks like timeout on the court taken by Elkins. It's finally poised at 10 serving 8. We'll be back in just a moment.
Nebraska State Racquetball Association, made up of these 5 sponsors: Dave Anderson, Brian Goracki, Dan Muths, Charlie Pluskotch, and Carrie Ann Greg Reitmeyer, is proud to promote racquetball in Nebraska and across the country. Good luck to all of the junior participants. WIS Inventory Solutions, Speed, Accuracy, Technology.
All right, we're back. Tucker Elkins playing very well. It's 12 serving 10. Shea, the 1 seed, has a 2-point lead. 3 more, and he's got the first game in the bag.
Yeah, and he scored a couple fairly quick there, so that's what caused Tucker to take the timeout. Let's see if that changes anything here, if he gets it back or Josh scores another one.
I do like the timeout, though. It's really slowed the momentum, right? 2 points. Okay, this is tight. I've got a few timeouts. Let me take one. Let me just see if I can get this side out again.
You can't take them with you, so. Well, got us in a good rally here, so.
Better look for Elkins. Ooh. Okay, take another look at this, everybody. Watch how high he hits this ball. Didn't let the ball drop and tried to roll it, paid the price.
One more step, just one more step. You were moving anyway. And he tried that short. That short Z. Is that what you called it? Short Z.
Yeah, what you're trying to do is you're not just trying to put it deep, you're trying to put it fast. You're trying to catch your opponent unprepared. That looked like a skip
I
ball.
thought it skipped too.
Ooh.
I thought it skipped too. Huh.
Well, 8 serving 11.
But the ref, right? The ref called it good.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
When you have referees that are essentially random, I think you have to, at some point, Carrie, just assume when you go into that match, you're going to have 1 or 2 calls that are going to be wrong, that are going to go against you, and just accept that it's going to happen.
It's one
and
of,
then you don't lose the plot when it does happen.
correct. And it's part of, it should be part of coaching for everybody. You know, you just cannot get hung up on that. But it was short, or it was a hinder. Move on. You know, it is what it is. You're not going to change it. You know, whether you agree or disagree, you just got to keep moving on. And
that's an outstanding serve down the right side. Shea really swings hard, especially on that forehand side. You don't see much touch coming from his racket.
Oh,
another point.
That was, I was surprised that Elkins got a racket on it. It looked like it was down back there, but well, he's pulling away a little bit here, so see if he can finish out these last couple points, or if Elkins has got a little bit of a comeback in him.
Wow. Well, he did hit a touch shot that time. It required him to go behind his back to do it. Very nice touch. Brings up game point. That'll be a replay. I like the serve, though. Jammed into Tucker. Shea hits with significant pace. And gets another unreturned serve. So this really started to come down to serving. Shea takes the first 15-9. Elkins hasn't played poorly in game 1, but is struggling with just returning that power from Shea on that drive serve, and it's setting up opportunities. Well, Tucker's got 2 minutes. We'll be back in just the same to find out if he can take it to a tiebreaker.
The Reaching Your Dream Foundation continues to support the future of racquetball by helping younger players grow both on and off the court. Longball LLC sells gearbox equipment. 100% of the net proceeds from sales used to help provide our juniors and collegiate club players with equipment to compete, as well as entry fees for local, state, and national tournaments, as well as attendance at events like USA Racquetball Junior Championships.
Guys, for the next 4 minutes, we're going to be doing drive serves to the right side. Good job, Bobby. This time, I want you to get lower and use your hips.
We're back. Ready to start game 2 here. I did want to mention kind of a shout out to Josh with the orange racket and the orange shirt. I like it.
He looks like an Oklahoma State grad. Orange and black. Tucker Elkins, orange and black. maybe a little more black and orange.
Yeah, right.
Oregon State.
Well, we go from an ace to a short.
That's much, much better. Take another look at this. Straight down the line, no sidewall. And you wonder maybe if perhaps Shea just calmed down a little bit after game one. Okay, game one's in the belt. I could settle down and take my shots. Ooh, Elkins, though, says, hold on a second. Don't forget about me.
Yeah, and I just was going to compliment Shea on that serve. Again, it looked like it just got right into the corner where he wanted it, but Elkins made a winner out of his shot.
Great hands.
Little dap there, too.
Very difficult to hit this. Just dug it off the floor.
There it is, that good little sportsmanship, and kudos for a good shot. Everybody loves to see a good shot, right? Good hands.
Except your opponent.
Oh, that's a good get by
Again,
Elkins. Yep.
Clean down the line, and that's going to be the difference. Clearly he listened into our commentary. He's got headphones on, everybody listening in. Took some advice from us.
Love it. I got more advice where that came from. Let's see. What should we talk about next?
And again, that was a difficult down the line. I thought Shea lined up to hit something more ambitious, but that was the smarter shot. And 3 serving 1. Elkins now needs to do the same.
Yeah, needs to get back in there, score a couple points before it gets too far away from him.
And another skip, another unforced error from Elkins. Oh, I thought he was taking a timeout. 4 serving 1. Five serving 1, unreturned, dies in the right corner. Elkins thinking about that timeout now, slowing things down. Winner of this takes on DJ Mendoza in the semifinals tomorrow, who took out Ben Horner earlier today. Another skip. This is Elkins wants a screen serve, and the referee says, raise your hand. That's not in the rule book. You don't have to raise your hand to have a screen called. At least not in any rule book I've read. So timeout coming on the court. Elkins takes it. It's 6 serving 1.
Tired of losing? What if I told you in 6 months we could get you playing the best racquetball of your life? Would you be ready to take the plunge? Come join our training program and stop losing to the same players over and over again.
We're back live. Shea leading 6-1. Seems to have settled down after that first game. Starting to execute his shots. Elkins a few unforced errors, and all of a sudden there's a big scoreline differential.
A little indecision on that serve. You could just see it. He hadn't sold himself on it, so therefore it ended up short. Yeah, and that's an opportunity where down the line would have served him better. Yeah.
Yeah, Shea went back to swinging away. Elkins is doing the same. It's who's going to swing away lowest, hardest that is going to win the rally in that situation.
Well, this gives him an opportunity. Ooh.
And there's a great example. Elkins hit it as hard as he could. Watch this. And Shea just guides it to the right side, doesn't overswing. One of the rare touch shots from the 1 seed. And again.
Yeah. He, got a pretty nice setup there from Elkins. However, he couldn't do much with the ball. It ended up being right in front for Shea to gently put it away.
Wow.
It's the second, at least the second time.
Many.
Yep.
So many balls just scored out of these corners. Steffi Perez-Picon was a guest on this stream earlier. This is one of the courts she plays on regularly, and she talked about some of the unique bounces that you have to be prepared for on this court. And that's really good from Elkins.
Let's see if he can turn it into a point or two here, though. He probably needs that. Oh, what are we? Any idea if they've played each other before?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The right shot, just not executed the way Shea would have wanted. Two serving 8.
Short serve. Let's see what he does for his second serve.
Too many unforced errors right now.
He needed that one for sure. Too high.
Forehand pinch was won by Shea. Elkins almost got there. Couldn't quite pick it up and kind of raises his hands as he walks to the back. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
It's got to be frustrating.
I tried, yeah.
I'm liking that serve.
Good pickup. Good pickup. Now he's just playing defense right now till he can get something that, that probably wasn't it. Well.
But another unforced error from Elkins.
He was just trying to get himself back in the rally, played some defense, and then, like I said, that wasn't the shot you wanted to leave up for him.
Yeah, and you can sense the shift in momentum where Elkins is head down, kind of wandering around the back. What do I do?
Body language says a lot. We talk about that too when working with anybody, adults or kids. Just you can't let them know that. Oh, that was a nice overhand. Actually, Elkins came up with the side out there.
Yeah, and that's Shea taking an unnecessary risk, going for too much. Maybe feeling it at 10-2.
Just was going to say that. Maybe thought he could with an 8-point
and there's a danger in that, because rather than playing the smart shot and forcing your opponent to get the side out, you've given your opponent an opportunity to score. And what happens if they get 2, 3, 4 points? All of a sudden, you maybe feel a little pressure.
Speaking of execution, Elkins, that's just great angle into that back corner there, and Shea could not return it. That one's, and it's just that little,
No, that was 2 bounces.
I would have totally agreed with you on that. Let's see how this ends out.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't know if Elkins didn't see it or maybe he thought he got it, but from here, looked like 2 bounces.
It was, Elkins decided to go backwards. Elkins decided to go backwards and take that off the back wall. Probably should have stepped up to hit it. And a timeout is called by Elkins. We're going to take a timeout too. We'll be back here in a moment at Pleasanton, California. Time in. Only 30-second timeouts here at the USAR Junior National Championships. I guess, Carrie, was it the committee or somebody who elected not to follow IRF rules here?
That is correct. We took input from Mike Grizz, and the committee talked about it. And, you know, people probably feel strongly both ways about it, but the majority of these kids won't go and play rally scoring. So it felt like, you know, again, even when you're talking about these first timers and you're forcing them to rally score when they don't do it at home, they won't be, you know, making the team. There's just those 28 or so that are here, so it just seemed to make sense. You know, that's, as you said, rally scoring isn't going away, but...
Well, let's just take a look at this.
What happened?
I've seen this too often today and yesterday. People coming over to the forehand side to cut off a Z serve to the left side and either getting themselves way out of position or doing what Shea did, which is put it into the floor. He got it again.
Now
That's loose.
Yep, and now Shea just playing a little bit of defense.
Yeah, tremendous effort twice from Shea to keep that ball alive. Tucker, though, keeping composure, executing shots.
You know, we talk about JTR ball a lot, and I think it was at the beginning of this game I was curious if...
We talk about JT a lot. We certainly do.
We do. And I always am just curious if, you know, kids play each other at other tournaments. Do they know each other? A lot of times we'll even see kids from completely different states teaming up and traveling to tournaments, but these two have not ever played each other before. It's their first time. That was a beautiful shot.
JT for digging out the stats on that one.
He is Johnny on the spot.
He's a machine.
Right? Super fun.
Elkins with a clean winner. It's kind of stagnated here for Shea. 5 serving 11. If we go back to that one shot that I talked about, right, Carrie? That he went overhead, tried to hit a cute shot.
Yep.
He hasn't scored a point since.
That was short. Yep. Elkins just slowly here. Oh, did you see that? He second guessed himself. He almost did that same thing. There was a defensive shot. He was in position,
Yeah.
I don't know that I would have chosen that.
He's baiting Elkins to take the shot.
You
and
were there.
Elkins-
He was behind you. Shoot the ball. Again, if you don't, he will, and that's what happens. Josh puts it away. Lucas, I hope you're listening. Slowing it down a little bit, couple ceiling balls, and then
Straight down the line by Elkins. Very nice.
what a change here.
7-11. And if I'm Shea, I take a timeout right now. I got a 4-point lead, but the momentum has definitely shifted, and I want to stop it.
Yeah, and he hasn't needed to really take any timeouts yet, so that. Oh, good rally.
Wow. Don't try this at home, everybody. Where did this come from? Shea, you can see how high he is.
Sometimes you just feel it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You know it.
If you'd have missed it, we would have all said, what are you doing? But an ace serve down the right side, 12-7. Clearly, he didn't need a timeout.
Yep.
Carrie thinks it was short. You can say it.
I wasn't going to say it
You
out
can
loud.
say it.
I even stood up for that one. And
Job
it
of a
looked like it was
commentator is
short.
to tell the truth.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow, that was a big swing and miss in the back left corner from Tucker Elkins.
Just regroup. Oh, he's going to take a timeout. Yeah, I was going to
He's
say.
asking if I
Yep.
have any.
Just needs to regroup again. It's not out of the realm. Just wants to regroup, see if he can get back in there, get a couple more points, and then that can also change Josh's, mental and demeanor. Do I have to be quiet now so we can go to commercial?
Given that we only have a 30-second commercial, Carrie, shout out to our sponsor that didn't get promoted in this last segment.
It's funny.
Well, we've had a lot of fun here in the Bay Club. I hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you're watching from. Really enjoyed watching these young up-and-comers, the future of USA Racquetball, giving their best this week.
That's a great angle. It just is a great angle. I love it.
So Shea, all of a sudden, has taken over 3 points in a row, looking to close this out and get to the semifinals.
Nice.
Oh,
And then he took just a little off it. That's a nice match.
It is. What a way to finish. Nice shot from Shea, taking pace off of it. And Shea, in the end, a comfortable winner, 15-9, 15-7, but showed why he's the 1 seed, but might be tested a little more tomorrow against Mendoza.
Yeah, I think that's probably a given.
All right, well, thanks for watching. We're going to be back for more matches here in Pleasanton. Once we've got the players on court and warmed up, we'll be back, and hope you stay tuned here at USA Racquetball.